Hey you guys, it's Sasha and welcome to my last pregnancy update. Week 38 here. Baby boy coming tomorrow. So excited. And I just thank God for this journey and blessing me from when I found out in November to make it all the way here to July. And I just have to give him praise for that. So hopefully this video will not be too long. I'm going to cover all my final symptoms and where we're at and tell you how the last doctor's appointment and like my one baby buy and my gift. So that is it. So starting off with stats. My final weight is 277.2 or 276.8. It depends on, like I did it several times and it kept giving those two numbers. So we'll say 277 pounds. So a total weight gain of 11 pounds this pregnancy. So I will take that. That's the least amount I have gained in my 3 pregnancies. So I'm super excited. My blood pressure when I went to the doctor was 121 over 82. So that was not bad. A little bit over where they wanted to be, which is, 120 over 80. But still good. No protein in my urine. They did check my my cervix. My cervix was completely closed and the baby was not effaced at all. So he stated there was nothing to worry about, that he would see me for the scheduled C-section because short of a miracle, there'd be no way that I would go into labor. But contraction-wise, I still have my Braxton Hicks, and last night I felt like I had a real contraction because it was even in my back, and I labor in my back when I do labor. So with my other 2 pregnancies, I labored, and it was extremely difficult because back labor is horrific. Even with the epidural, you still feel majority of the pain, y'all. And when that contraction came last night, I was like, oh Lord. But I am a little tired. I got full on waddle, and if you guys can see, my nose is spread. It spread in the last video, but it was like overnight. Like one day it was fine and then it spread. If you've ever been pregnant, you know about like the Y nose. It gets a little bit bigger by like a centimeter or so, but you can tell that your nose is spreading and it is getting closer and closer to delivery. Sorry if you hear a little background noise. I have my niece here, and my co-host is always somewhere around. So some other symptoms, and I made sure that I wrote them down, was I am starting to get some acne. So like there's one here and it's one right there, like little pimples that are just coming up out of nowhere. I don't know if it's because my hormones are still elevating, and then I know that I'll have some acne when my hormones drop after giving birth. It's just part of pregnancy and post-pregnancy. But yeah, like they literally popped up within the last 24 to 48 hours, and I was like, I had acne pretty much since I got into the 2nd trimester, and now it's just popping up. But I just cleanse my face morning, evening, use my astringent and moisturize, and just do the best that I can. So it's not anything to really worry about or that I can control. I am experiencing a lot of anxiety, which is causing me to still pretty much have restless nights. And I accept the fact that when you have a loss in your first pregnancy, you are just naturally anxious. I'm anxious about the C-section. I'm just anxious about baby boy. I'm constantly checking him and, wanting to make sure that he's okay. His heart rate was around 150 when we went in for our last NST. So that was good, and he did really well. The peak levels on the chart were just perfectly aligned and everything. So that part was good. I am experiencing some achy boobs. Like it feels like my boobs are tingling, like my milk is about to come in, but it'll occasionally do that. I think especially when I focus a lot on him arriving and then Josiah, which is true. If you've ever nursed, when you focus on your baby a lot, it does help with your milk production. And so obviously baby boy has been on my mind, as well as my big boy Josiah, and it's just been a lot. But thank the Lord, we're to the end, and in less than 24 hours from me recording this video. Lord willing, he should be here, so that's exciting. I did get my hair retwisted and styled. I really just needed it off my face because I sweat so much. Like, I sweat all the time. I actually have the air on. Sometimes I try to just do with the windows and whatnot, because I had mentioned previously that the air hurts my hips, and I still am getting hip pain even now, but I'm so high, I was like, I'll just take the hip pain and do the Tylenol. The headaches are still very much present, y'all. They have not gone anywhere. I am taking Tylenol 2, 3, sometimes 4 times a day because my head is hurting. I'm hoping that it'll get better. I did drink some alkaline water, which I like a 9.5 pH alkaline water that I got from Kroger's for 79 cents. I've just been drinking bottles of those, and that seems to help with the headache. So maybe my oxygen levels in my body are not the best, and so hopefully the alkaline water does help, along with the Tylenol, and of course trying to keep incorporating a healthy diet. So last but not least, I did have one buy. I was talking with my sister, who is here right now, but I was talking with my sister, and she had mentioned about like the sterilizing containers that you can put in the microwave. And when I had Josiah, I used the Medela bags, the steamer bags, because they were easy for on the go. And I would still have them because I travel, but I was using them at home. I was boiling, and it just is such a tedious and long process, more for my pumping supplies than bottles. But I was able to find from the First Year's brand a simple steam microwave sterilizer, which is awesome. And I'm trying to look for the price. 13 bucks, and this is what it looks like. You can put all the pieces, bottles, pacifiers and whatnot, add your water and steam it. So that was the perfect baby buy, and I am going to run and get a few more diapers today, just because I'm slightly OCD and I just want everything organized so that I can easily be comfortable at home for 2 to 3 weeks and not really have to go out to the store for anything. I was allowed to borrow this from my sister. It's just an insert for the head. Josiah was so tiny. Y'all, he was really tiny. And like I said, if I remember, I will insert a picture of him in his car seat when he was born. But he was so tiny that I really wanted to make sure he's got good head support. And the car seat that we're using, which was Josiah's old car seat, does have a newborn headpiece in there, but if I can have extra support just for my own comfort, I absolutely am going to do that. And also, my sister was able to find, before Babies R Us closed, the soothing scrub brush for the hair when you're washing their hair, which I absolutely love. We use something similar like this in the hospital, so ever since Josiah's been born, I love it. So she didn't get me just one, she was able to get me 2, one for each of the boys, which is great. And that is pretty much it, you guys. I am super excited and nervous all at the same time. And like I said, I can't express how much it means that a lot of you have been following me since day one when I was pregnant with Shalea, and you continue to follow me on this journey. I have a lot more to talk about and really discuss that I've been working on. So please stay tuned for the upcoming videos. And of course, seeing baby boy, if you are dying to see him sooner than I post the video and just want to see a picture, then again, follow my Instagram. It's always linked below in the description box. That's where I will be posting a picture. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. And stay tuned for the very last belly shot. Bye.